introductory video, you can go back and find that one. It's just the introduction to this project that I have started in my basement. And essentially I got started today. I went to Lowe's yesterday and I ordered everything almost that I'm gonna need. All the big stuff is getting delivered on one day, so that'll be really nice, so I can just have it all in the garage and utilize it as I'm ready for it. So what I have done here is covered the floor just to try to protect it. The vinyl can get scratched a little easily, and I was pulling down wall board, so that can be a little rough on the tile. So I went ahead and protected my floor because I worked really hard laying that. And as you can see, ta-da, we have 2 doorways now. So kind of exciting. I got my demo done today as well. And I did run into a couple of problems that I wanted to discuss with you here. So first of all, when I got into this wall, so again, I had all the measurements for the size of the bathroom and all the fixtures that I bought. And so as you can see, I've done some marking on the stud here. So my little question mark, the first problem is that because when I demoed this part of the wall, this is originally the area where the toilet was going to be, and as you can see, it's quite over-engineered, and I didn't want to have to demo all those studs because it is such a pain in the butt. So what I decided to do instead is called SanaFlow and asked the tech representative, which they've been extremely helpful so far. So really good customer service with SanaFlow. And I think I actually bought it through a company called SanaFlow Depot. So anyway, good customer service so far, and I ordered the toilet. But so what I decided was maybe the option would be to put the toilet in the corner instead and have the sink here and then the shower here. So essentially, he said that that's absolutely fine. What I can do, even though it's got an outlet on, or an inlet, excuse me, into the pump on both sides of that pump that's gonna sit right here. As you can see, I've got the center line marked because I have to line the pump straight up with the back of the toilet where the outflow pipe is gonna be. So what I had to do is measure all back out this way, and it's gonna work just fine actually. So the toilet area is here, and that's 33 inches, so that should be plenty of elbow room. And then starting where the end of that arrow is right there, we're gonna have the sink area from to that little black line to the left. I think that's a good 28-inch area. My sink is 24.5 inches wide, and it's a pedestal sink, so it'll sit 34 inches high, and you can see that mark there. And above that, what I'm probably going to do is, because there's a stud right in the center there, I'm just gonna put like a regular hanging mirror there. Either that or I'll get like a really shallow medicine cabinet. So I haven't decided on that yet. That's one thing I haven't figured out yet. But there's a pipe here, and that's the sewer pipe from upstairs and the vent pipe. So he's gonna tie into that for the pump. And the distance is perfectly within the acceptable limits. So the sink and the tub will be tied in on a single side of the pump, and the pump actually comes with a plug for the other side if you don't use that one. The model that I got can actually connect multiple appliances, including a clothes washer, as long as it's connected to a utility sink in between. So there's definitely a lot of options with their products, and so you have to do your homework and look and see what function you need it for and what the best one to get is. So the problem with this area over here though is that is the sewer clean out valve. So if I ever needed service to my sewage system, which I did last year and ended up having to have my whole frickin' sewer line replaced, I'm not sure if you remember that, but that's gonna be behind the tile shower. So the shower wall is right in front of that. So I'm not sure how we're gonna deal with that, and I'm gonna have to talk to my plumber about that. So that's the only glitch that I found now that I got this out. Aside from the fact that that cabinet ain't going anywhere. I can't get it out, at least not with my muscles, so I'm probably gonna call in some reinforcements for that cabinet. So anyway, so that's the deal. I've got these. I'm gonna go get the moldings, the door trim moldings for that. One thing to note is that I did have to purchase a whole new rail for my barn door, because the existing one that I had was only 6.5 feet, and that's only good enough for one door length. But if I got the 8 feet, I figured out that I could have it slide and just go between the doors depending on which room you want to be in. So when we come back in here, we're going to have to make sure that this, because I had already applied this with the previous design, I'm probably just going to apply one of these all the way across so that the rail can sit right on top of that. So and make sure the door clears the vertical moldings. So just need to get some more moldings, and I do have to get some 2x4s so that I can have something to nail to, but I think we will be set to go pretty soon. So thanks to everybody for joining me, and I will give you another update at another point in progress. Have a great day. Happy homemaking.